Every homeless man in Chicago should be kicking themselves for not getting to her before this nigga.
That's my Olivia Pope, my entire bank. See what I'm saying? See how she just got me in a room just because she was in a room?
I'm chilling, baby, cold in the bitch. I was tripping for a minute, now I'm over the shit. Life goes like goes, keep those in the pic. I stay on that slick shit like a rose on the leave it froze like a glitch. Blowing smoke out my lips, laid back like relaxing the fro of a pimp. 6'3", big feet, something known for my length. Gone strong, off strength, homegrown, oak cliff slide, but I won't slip.
We left off last week with weird-ass Kevin Frazier asking David to be honest about the Madison timeline for the 78th time this reunion. By the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet or not, but Kevin Frazier's weird. That's a weird-ass nigga. Bruh's mannerisms are mad weird, and he kept asking a bunch of weird-ass questions like, this nigga weird. Anyway, David continues to lie, and Kevin gives the horse another whack.
Yeah, have you got the truth?
No, but I don't think I ever will.
I don't really gotta take your shit. You are not my woman, go ahead and throw your fit. I won't take offense. If I had a shit to give, I wouldn't give that bitch. Motherfucker, tryna fuck up my little summer. I'm a skate, bounce, dip. You are not my mother, you don't get no say about shit. Gonna stay, pout, lip.
Next, Kevin sits down with Juan and Carla.
Juan, I look at Carla and I say, what held you back?
I wanted to dig deep and do it differently than I've done it before.
When did you realize there were attraction issues? And was it around attraction as far as lifestyle more than attraction physically?
What is it about this show where they want people to hurt feelings? Of course, Juan lies and says that it wasn't a physical issue, and of course, since then, he's admitted that it was. And I'm personally more bothered by that Toy Story-ass tie he had on than anything regarding this relationship. The only thing I got from the men sit down was the fact that Juan had the same thoughts I had when David lied.
God, David, that was so hard to watch because it was so bad. Like, the lie was so bad. I would have been like, hey, listen, I got drunk and we haven't connected and I just really wanted to connect with you.
Seemed like an obvious solution. And I think later in the episode, Michelle even admitted that she at first assumed it was for her before David told that stupid ass cousin lie. David really is a special kind of stupid. But he's not the dumbest nigga in this episode. Oh no, while Madison definitely loves herself a meathead, she's not the only woman in this cast with a weakness for idiots. For some reason, MM brought this man on national television to show us all that she's about to marry the dumbest nigga in Chicago. Before we get there, we have to have the experts beat up the MM and the Catchy dead horse one more time. He's still on his apology tour, which is fine. Ike really stayed out of the way this episode. Dr. Pia did force him to say one more time that he wasn't in the MM because, they love to hear that. And while Auntie MM managed to remain in resting put that down face this entire reunion, two things that got no rest at all were her hands.
And I feel robbed. I feel like as if I did not get my full experience because I was matched with someone who wasn't ready to be vulnerable or committed to the process.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah.
With what was going on, and at the end of the day, you gotta be happy.
Then they call this goofy ass nigga Brandon on stage and we get this interaction.
Let's bring out Brandon, her fiance. I made a bet and I just won, y'all.
Okay, here's my interpretation. All right, we saw an episode. What'd I do to y'all? What did I do to y'all? Now I come on here, man. I make my little videos, try to make y'all laugh, drop a couple nuggets here and there.
Say make me feel like Master Splinter.
I ain't want to do this, man. I know I'm good. I know this shit is entertaining. I know
try diss me.
I know it is.
ain't
It don't
gon'
cost
get
you
'em.
nothing.
But if
I
you
don't
talking about
like
that fist
asking
play,
for
best
shit.
believe
I don't want to
no
ask nobody
beginner.
for shit.
Told a
You like
freak
the
I'm
video,
trying to
but you
pin
don't
her.
like the
Gave
video.
her D,
You
she
watch
gave
me
me
more
dinner.
than
Slayed the P, I made it
once.
quiver. Heard the beat.
Please. Okay, here's my interpretation. All right, we saw in episode 18 how Brandon was trying to sun Ikechi. I would be willing to bet that there's been a lot of shit talk behind the scenes by Brandon. So if Ike is hearing that this man he doesn't know, who was engaged to this woman he doesn't want, yet is somehow still intimidated enough by him to disparage his manhood, talk shit about him, whatever, or if it appears that MM has been gassing this man to go at Ikechi specifically during the reunion, I wouldn't want to sit on stage with him or shake his hand either. I never watch any other reviews until I've recorded and uploaded my own because I don't want to be influenced by anybody else's opinion or discouraged from saying something that I want to say because someone else said it first. So what I'm about to say is not in response to anyone specifically, it's just a preemptive strike because I know it's coming. If anyone says that Ike's response to Brandon was out of fear or jealousy, they just hate Ike too much to be objective. I promise, they just can't see past their hate. He's not jealous, he wants nothing to do with this woman romantically. this is a circus. It's funny because MM was the one earlier in the season with the clown circus line, and here she is bringing a bigger clown of her own. Kevin's weird ass asked if it was Brandon himself or her vulnerable state that ignited this whirlwind romance.
What was it? Was it the guy or the knee?
It was the desperation from both parties. I really don't think anybody in that cast other than MM really fucks with Brandon because he's weird, stupid, thirsty, and utterly embarrassing.
That feeling alone, it was like, I'm glad I got the girl that wanted love. My man. We had a long night, a long fun night.
But perhaps nothing this season has been more embarrassing than this.
Pastor Cal, I love MM. I would love for you to marry me and MM right now, today, sometime. I want to leave on a plane today saying I have a wife.
Let's talk offline. Let's talk offline.
I'm gonna ask y'all one favor. Please don't find this man's ex. Y'all probably already have, but if you haven't, please leave that lady alone. She got out, okay? She got away. Let her enjoy the rest of her life with as little association with this stupid motherfucker as possible. They got the cast back together again. I didn't care. Complained a little bit about the internet reaction and social media. Par for the course, nigga. You sign up for the show, we gonna talk about you. Yeah, and for some reason, there's an episode next week. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Appreciate y'all.
I came empty-handed, but I'm leaving with 3. Plus I made about a G, cause I made them tip me.